Alright, hello people, this is me, Profar, and welcome back to the Road to Dynasty Warriors Origins, or the Road to Origins with me, and some Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends action. Now, unfortunately for last time, the internet was not in my favor. Hopefully, OBS and the internet will cooperate on this stream. So yeah, last time we did South. This time we're gonna do our favorite Tiger Daddy, Jian. And he's one of my favorite characters to play as in this game. Back when I was playing Dynasty Warriors 4, and I created my character, sorry, there wasn't much to pick from the default roster. So I picked the sword moveset, and I picked Jian's moveset because I think that's, out of all the default sword moveset, this is the best one. Oops. So we're going to be primarily using his first costume. This is the best costume. This is probably my second favorite costume of Jian, next to Dynasty Warriors 9. I love the fact that Jian has a tiger-themed armor, just like in Dynasty Warriors 9, except in Dynasty Warriors 9 it's a lot cooler. That's always the thing with Dynasty Warriors 9, despite problems with that game. The character designs are some of the best in the series. So second color. Third costume, this is Dynasty Warriors 4 outfit, and his fourth costume is an alternate version of his Dynasty Warriors 4 outfit. So we're gonna play as his primary costume. So without further ado, let's get started. Woo. Gonna play hard. Pardon my nose and my voice. I'm a little bit ippy.
My name is Jian. I have come from Jiangdong in hopes that I can help stop the chaos that has spread since the Han fell from power. A zealot named Zhang Jiao has started a rebellion with a gang he calls the Yellow Turbans. I have joined an army that was created especially to oppose him. But even if we defeat these rebels, I fear the land cannot return to the peace it once knew. If that is so, then I, Jian, will create a new empire of my own.
Okay.
I am Jian. I will
Hey,
be commanding
Jean.
the army for
Well,
the
it's actually
battle against
pronounced
the Yellow
Hejin.
Turbans. Those of you who have come to fight on behalf of the Han, the gratitude of your emperor is with you. We are now heading to Ji to take out Zhang Jiao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans, who is holed up in their main base. It is said that Zhang Jiao and his brothers can control the elements. Therefore, if we take his brothers out, things should be a little easier. All right, prepare to go to battle for the glory of the Han!
Yes.
So the chaos of the land has spread this far. A world at war. And now, our time has come.
Let's go. Once we bring an end to the chaos, this land will be ours.
Okay. we got all the weapons for Sun Jian. His first, second, third, and fourth. We'll be using this one, of course. The best one. Items. Yeah, I got all I want to equip with him. So, Buso, armor, survival guide, good. We don't need no bodyguard. Yeah, we have Sun Tzu, Huanga, and Han Dang as our sub-officers. So let's go.
Cao Cao, lead your army east. Sun Jian, you attack the center. Meanwhile, this force of volunteers will head around to the altar in the west.
I said it once and I'll say it again. I like the song for Yellow Turban Rebellion in Dynasty Warriors 5, Ancient Heroes, but this is probably my least favorite song for the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Sounds like a beach party, like I said.
I won't be denied next time.
Hey, where's Ben? Welcome, yeah. Cao Cao. Well, I played Cao Cao last time, so I'm playing Daddy Wu, Sun Jian. And he's really damn fun to play. That C5 is really good.
You've been training hard. Taste my blade.
Taste my blade. Ugh. You're playing J-Star Victory Versus? Nice.
Punish the foolish heathens! Zheng Man Sheng, receive the power!
So you must be looking for trouble. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Hello, Joelaru. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started. I already 100%ed, made a new account because I wasn't satisfied. Crazy bastard.
Things are starting to heat up. It's about time.
You've been training hard.
Excuse me.
Let the wrath of heaven fall upon you!
I mean, I haven't heard that game since a long time ago.
Miracle. Lend us your strength as we fight in your name. Do away with these infidels!
Slay the conjurer. Then the rocks will halt as well.
Hello, Puma. Welcome to the scene. Fear the wrath of the tiger. Yeah, not just any tiger. Tiger Daddy. I mean, honestly, worst man, anything is better than Jump Force. Jump Force, more like Jump Farce. Let's run. Let's help Liu Bei first.
This ought to give those in the face a good scare.
Jump Force on paper should be the best anime fighters of all time. I would love to see a Shonen Jump game with the gameplay of Marvel vs. Capcom. That could have been great. Or if it was up to me for an anime game, I would make a Kingdom Hearts-like game for Jump, Shonen Jump.
Ways of the yellow turbans. God of the winds, come and prevent these foolish beasts from fouling your air. Rise! Rise and blow them away! Stay the course. Aim for the one controlling the wind.
I see, where's man? Let's help South South first.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
Boom. Man, this movie is pretty damn broken.
The wrath of heaven shall strike you down.
It's the game that I have my most time with besides DW8 and DMC4. Nice.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
You've been training hard.
Go and attack the enemy camp.
Excellent work.
Taste my blade.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Use the momentum to our advantage.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent. Fear the tiger of Jian.
Face my blade. I must retreat. For now.
Man, I love that move.
Tiger of Jian.
That move is pretty damn cool. Fire wave.
Show them what we can do.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Come, hit me with everything you got.
Sit. Boop.
I must retreat.
Bang.
For now.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
We shall rebuild the land and do away with these foolish remnants of the Han.
Remnants of the Han. I like how Zhang Jiao always is he always roll the R whenever he speaks. Glorious victory. Glorious victory. Like that.
Now, battle the
It's something I
with
picked
an
up in this game.
invincible opponent.
There must be some kind of device producing these phantoms. We thwarted their magic. Take down Zhang Xiao.
Right, time to take out Shang Jiao. Or sorry, Zhang Jiao. Shang Jiao.
For now.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
You're the Tiger Daddy.
Heaven has called for the creation of a new world.
It is what it is. Worst man.
You shall harm my followers no
I want a sequel for a lot of games, but you know, beggars can't be choosers.
You've been training hard. Face my blade.
Heaven above, grant me even greater strength. My soul shall not descend.
They rarely or not at all make these games anymore.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Someday,
Well, we still have a lot of anime arena fighters.
Infidels, you will
The
spread
new
your
Bleach game is
heresy
coming
no
out.
more.
that last Jujutsu Kaisen we had as well. When it comes to anime fighters, I don't think it's going anywhere. And God knows how many more Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm re-releases are we gonna get.
Xiao has been defeated.
Hello, young
with
Lex.
his lies. Without him, the Yellow Turbans are finished. As commander, I would like to thank you all for your service. I want all of you to return to your homes and continue to loyally serve the Han. We must ensure that the land never again sees such chaos.
Oh, it's raining outside.
Brother, this current.
Yes, it's fast. Much like time itself.
In this chaos, the strong shall inherit the land. Say, Guan, Zheng, come now. It is time for the tiger to stand and face the chaos! The Yellow Turbans are no more, but the land is still mired in chaos. A man named Dong Zhuo has seized control of the capital and is imposing his will on the court. In response, a new coalition has been formed under the leadership of Yuan Shao. We are to lead an attack on Sishui Gate
Battle of
to
Sishui
open
Gate.
the way to Luoyang. Dong Zhuo's officer Hua Xiong guards Sishui Gate. Rumor has it that he is a warrior without equal on the battlefield. Whatever. He should be easy prey for me, the Tiger of Jiangdong.
Not changing any equipments. There we go, Hua Xiong here. One thing I noticed, and I do kind of like in Dynasty Warriors Origins, is that finally Sishui Gate and Hulao Gate are two different stages again.
Our target is Sishui Gate.
Normally, Sishui Gate is part of Hulao Gate. Only in Dynasty Wars 4 and 5 where they are separate stages. Taste my blade.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the Tiger of Jiangdong.
Hardware limitation? No. It's just how it is. Dynasty Wars 2 and 3 only has Hulao Gate. Dynasty War 6 also only has Hulao Gate. It doesn't even have Sishui Gate. My god, it's raining rather loud outside, so pardon the stormy sounds you're gonna hear. This is one of the most underrated themes for Sishui and Hulao Gate, the Bringer of War. Hell, a lot of songs from Dynasty Warriors 5 are criminally underappreciated.
Did you think you could overcome this fate?
No, it's not the air conditioning, it's the rain.
My men are exhausted. We need to rest and regroup.
I don't know if it's raining on your end, guys. especially those who live in Jakarta or somewhere in Java. I know it's rainy season right now.
I must retreat. For now.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
An enemy base is blocking the way to the front line. We won't be able to deliver the supplies.
I shall show no mercy.
Taste my blade.
Taste my blade. Bow.
I won't be denied.
I
this
see.
time.
Fear the tiger.
Oh, hello, Joshua. Nice that you're wearing in blue. Nice that you're wearing blue instead of purple. Oh, one thing I like about Dynasty Wars 5, this is the first game where I do believe you have animal guardians. So you have a tiger to guard you. You can equip an item where a tiger will assist you. King, welcome to the stream, by the way. Wow, I'm playing the best Dynasty Warriors series for the PS2, Dynasty Warriors 5.
Where are the supplies from Master Yuan Shu?
Taste my blade.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Our reputation will not be tarnished by defeat. Go and attack the enemy camp like the wind.
And Crowded, welcome to the stream. For me, it's an easy answer, Horseman. DW5. I love DW5. I love DW5 a lot more than 4. DW5 just has a better combat and a better overall presentation. Yes, they took away some things from DW4, but overall it's still a solid entry, and I still believe this game is the superior one. I might be biased for Dynasty Warriors 5, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. The Legend of Wentai? Yep. Sun Wentai. True, true, King, true.
It's Lu Bu.
And it's a lot more personalized as well, King. Every character has their own story. You get to see the
Isn't there anyone who can give
Three
me a
Kingdoms
shot?
story based on the perspective of every character, and every character has their specific in-battle cutscenes as well. That's one of the things I praise as well for Dynasty Warriors 6. Despite the game having some problems, I still like that game. Primarily because of the character-specific stories.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses. It's time.
To me, the best Dynasty Warriors game overall is Dynasty Warriors 8, because that game was able to offer me what I want in a Musou game, specifically in a Dynasty Wars game. It's the richest in terms of content, the combat is solid, you have so many characters and everyone is unique. You got a lot of enemies on screen, it's just so much fun.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
It's a complete, you get all the costumes from previous games, right? You got you got the costumes from Dynasty Wars 2 to 8. Some characters do have Dynasty Wars 1 costume.
Don't bother with Lu Bu. Head to the Shui Gate.
Hardly disagree. Maybe top 3. 5 is second to me. 5 is second best. For the classic PS2 era, this is the best one. For Samurai Warriors, I've said before, I think Samurai Warriors 2 Extreme Legends is the best Samurai Warriors game. Second would be Samurai Warriors 4.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
4, 5, 8, 6, 3, 7. I see. I do like Dynasty Warriors 7. Hello, Tadil. Welcome. Among 3 kings, perhaps Sun Jian is the easiest one, getting the last weapon. I forgot what stage you... Again, what stage do you get Sun Jian's 4th weapon again?
We've got them right where we want them.
I think, based on memory, Liu Bei is the hardest to get the 4th weapon out of all the 3 kings. Because you unlock his weapon at Yiling. Oh, okay, this stage, beating Lu Bu within 5 minutes. Yeah, as long as you get the correct items, it's pretty easy. I know for Cao Cao it's Xiapi.
From the base.
That's where you get his 5th weapon. Sorry, 5th weapon, 4th weapon. Exactly, King.
Okay, with this, the supplies have been secured. Everyone, concentrate on the path in front of you. Destroy the enemy camp.
The easiest 4th weapon to unlock in general for Dynasty Warriors 5 is Zhou Yu's weapon, Wu Territory. All you need to do is kill Yan Baihu and Wang Lang. That's it.
Show these commoners the importance of one's lineage.
For me, I'd say the hardest weapon to unlock in Dynasty Warriors 5 is Zhang Fei. Zhang Fei and Lu Bu. But I find Zhang Fei harder than Lu Bu to unlock his 4th weapon.
They're stronger than I thought.
But that's based on memory alone.
Do you think you can stop me?
I still would love to see remastered Zhang Jiao, you mean? Zhang Jiao in this game is the worst character to play as.
I won't lose a second time. Fear the tiger.
Oh yeah, Zhang Jiao is also hard. Zhang Jiao is the hardest. Now I remember, because
None of you will pass Shui Gate.
playing him sucks.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
I know there are Zhang Jiao Dynasty Warriors 5 fans out there, like all one of them, but I have to say it, Zhang Jiao sucks.
A chance against me.
Well, yeah, that's... Sorry. In the case of playing with 2 players, it is easier, but I'm talking mainly from a solo player, because I mostly played this game solo.
You seem pretty confident.
My blade. Taste my blade.
Gonna run. Same, I rather use Pang Tong all day than Zhang Jiao. I pick Pang Tong any time of the day than Zhang Jiao. Liru.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh yeah. You should.
Go and attack the enemy camp like the wind.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Fear the tiger of
The best
Jian
description of how I'm doing in Tekken 8. Though I lose more than I win, not gonna lie. I'm playing on hard, by the way, King. Lubu is powering up. Better let him cool down first.
Continue the attack against the enemy.
I'll put you out of your misery. All right, now I'm gonna start shattering skulls. Now I'm really angry. I'll remember this.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
All right. Now to take out Huazhong. No, I don't need Wind Scroll for Jian.
The sword of virtue.
I just like his rage the way he is.
I think you'll get away with that. Taste my blade.
Taste my blade.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Time. Taste my blade. Is this the end?
Spoilers, Lubu won't remember this. Yeah, because he's dead.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Together we have defeated Dongzhuo's general, Huashong.
I'll show you the items that I use on
Dongzhuo
Jian.
himself and put an end to his greed and tyranny. Although we have not planned our next move, we must be prepared for anything. We do not know when the next threat to the land shall present itself.
Yeah, 12 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much. No, yesterday I got a cough earlier this morning. It's just the weather. But I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. It's just the weather right now. It's not really good.
A new bodyguard. This body.
But I'm okay. Thank you for your concern, by the way, Crowded.
We won a decisive victory at Sishui Gate and led the coalition army onto Luoyang. Soon after that, we succeeded in deposing the villain Dongzhuo. But now, the once unified coalition has split in all directions. Yuan Shu has entered into a struggle with Liu Biao of Jing and is requesting our assistance. In this battle, I will attack Guangzhou from the west. I have given control of the main army to my son, Sei. His youth and strength will surely lead us to victory.
This battle. The Battle of Jing Province. Yeah, so this is the items I'm using right now, King. I got the Storm Harness, Fire Orb, Tiger Collar, Way of Musou, Musou Armor, Survival Guide, and the Kirin Hoof. Yeah, we're gonna fight Liu Biao. I will always say this, as I said last stream, I feel like major warlords in Dynasty Warriors need to have their unique designs. I get it, they're generic officers, but give them a unique, give them the Samurai Warriors unique NPC treatment. They don't need to be playable, but have them stand out compared to other NPCs. You get what I'm saying, right? Like guys like Liu Biao, well, Yuachu is playable now. Liu Biao, Mateng, Gong Sunzan, Liu Zhang, Zhang Lu, and even some famous officers that are not commanders like Yan Liang, Wen Chou. Who else? Yan Liang, Wen Chou, Zhang Liang, Zhang Bao. I feel like those characters deserve a unique NPC treatment. If you don't want to do like generals, Yan Liang, Wen Chou, at least the major warlords of that time. Tao Jian as well. Those characters I do believe deserve a unique NPCs. Omega Force did that with Samurai Warriors. I don't know why they've never done that for the Dynasty Warriors series. But then again, that's just me. Low damage? Well, low damage again, because my character is max, and also stages will get harder eventually as you go up. Anyone play DW3? How to get Wind Scroll? I have not explored I have not played DW3 for like forever. I like the oldest Dynasty Warriors game that I come back to is 4, right? 4 is the oldest one. Like before Dynasty Warriors 4, I rarely go back to those games. Dynasty Warriors 3 included. Yes, I know some people would say, oh, but Dynasty Warriors 3 is good. I just don't like revisiting that game compared to 4 and 5. 5 especially. Like, this is the most hours I've spent on a Dynasty Warriors games other than Dynasty Warriors 8. Hey, Tohu. Welcome to stream. Lunching while? Nice. Hope you have a good lunch. Yubia's NPC, like, look is standing out. Well, this is the ruler. This is the ruler NPC look. So, characters like Liu Biao, Liu Zhang, Yuan Shu, Gong Sunzan all have this model. Another aspect that I really like about Dynasty Wars 5 is that, you know, in Dynasty Wars 3 and 4, you have 3 types of NPCs. The hero, the warrior. I'm not including Nanman, by the way. The hero, the warrior, and the strategist. In, well, if you count Nanman, that's 4. The hero, the warrior, the strategist, and the Nanman general. For Dynasty Wars 5, you have you have 7. You have the ruler, you have the warrior. Where is it? You have it's not here. The hero with the mustache, right? That's 3. Wait, you have the ruler 1. You have the warrior 2. You have the hero, the guy with the mustache 3. You have the strategist 4. You have the heavy warrior 5. You have 2 Nanman officers. You have the Nanman warrior and the Nanman hero, right? Or the Nanman heavy warrior, whatever it is. Like, it's a Nanman officer with a different model and bigger. So that's that. Hey, hello Del. Hey, I heard that Shu Province ruler gets a unique model. No, he doesn't have a unique model. So Dynasty Wars 7 and Dynasty Wars 8 NPC generals are slightly different from their previous games, like 5 and 6. 5 and 6, you have a predetermined model from head to toe, while in Dynasty Wars 7 and 8, you have like a combination of different models from head, from head, torso, arms, and legs. So it's like it's like a random. It's like a random generated officer, but different head, different torso, different arms, different legs. You get what I mean. And Omega Force Koi did that as well for the Summer Warriors series, like 3 and 4. No, not really. Like I said, DW8 NPC models are more randomized based on their body parts
I'll lead an attack from
instead
the
of like a
west. Say you
a
take the
preset design,
you take the east.
like in this game or in Dynasty Warriors 6.
Sun Jian, what business do you have bringing your family here? You should go back to hunting along the Jiangdong.
Silence! I will not listen to Liu Biao's lapdog. I claim this land of Jing in the name of the Sun family.
Come, hit me with everything you got.
Yes, I'm coming.
You've walked right into my trap, you half-wit.
Pretty much crowded. Now I'm just playing the rulers before Origins
Nothing is
comes
more
out.
cowardly than an ambush with archers. You wait. The tiger of Jiangdong shall rip out your liver with its claws. Taste my blade.
I'll say this as well. I actually prefer Sun Jian with his later weapon, the 9 wing blades, or basically a bigger sword, like a wider sword instead of the straight sword. I feel like the broadsword or the 9 wing blade is a much better fit for Sun Jian.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
And it has more daddy energy to him, so there you go.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Wait, hold on. Phone call. Sorry about that. There was a phone call from my mom. 9 wing blades. Yeah. Guanping Dynasty Warriors 5 weapon. I like that weapon more than his greatsword. I feel like, here's the thing. the great sword fits for Shahuba. If it was up to me, I give the great sword to Shahuba, right? And give Guanping his Dynasty Warriors 5 moveset back. If it was up to me. Gunning with the sword. Oh, I love gunning with the sword. I think that's his best weapon. Unpopular opinion, I do like gunning in Dynasty Warriors 8 with the flail. More so than the chain sickle in DW7 or 9. I feel like if you don't want to bring Gunning's pirate sword back in Dynasty Warriors 9, I feel like they should have give Gunning his flail. Just let him have his flail. But that's just me. I'm not sure if some generals are needed, but you can't go wrong. Some generals are generals anyway. I wonder what Gunning's weapon will be in Dynasty Warriors Origins.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
I know he moves a lot with the flail. In Dynasty Warriors 8.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of
This year is a very special year for gaming, by the way. At least from a guy who grew up with the PS2 era. Like, this year is the 25th anniversary of Dynasty Warriors. And not only that, by the way, this year is also the 20th anniversary of Sengoku Basara.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
Your skills are without equal.
The enemy captured our base. There must have been a weak point.
Oh, I am hoping as well. The least Capcom can do. I know Sengoku Basara is a very niche series, and it's mostly a local Japanese IP. The least Capcom could do is a remaster of their games, like Basara 1 to 4. Subtitle with English subtitle and release it on PC. I drop money for that in an instant. Resident Evil 9 is coming. Well, we don't have any news about Resident Evil. Just the same with Basara. The reason why I'm somewhat optimistic for Basara is that Capcom just announced Onimusha and Okami, right? And based on a report that I read last year, as in 2023, like late 2023, is that Capcom wants to bring back 3 IPs: Onimusha, Mega Man, and Sengoku Basara.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
I get that Onimusha has an international release, more so than Sengoku Basara, but again, it's just part of the wishy-washy fantasy side of me who wants to see a new Sengoku Basara game. Oh, didn't know? My 2 favorite series are in their anniversary. Yeah, exactly. Dynasty Warriors is 25 years old. Sengoku Basara is celebrating 20th anniversary. Hello, Amir. Yeah, I really wish that too. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, again, Resident Evil is one of the big 3 IPs for Capcom, alongside Monster Hunter and Street Fighter. It's their cash cows at this point. We're lucky that we're getting a new Onimusha game. We're even luckier that we're getting an Okami sequel after almost 20 years. So anything is possible.
Exceptional skill.
Never say never. Wait, I'll read your chat, Amir. I really wish that to happen because I couldn't play Basar series very well since I didn't understand despite having fan-made English patch for menus. You see? Exactly. It makes it brings attention to more audience. I personally, like I said, I personally am. I like if let's say we got a new Sengoku Basara game. Let's say if the case that Capcom decides to make a Sengoku Basara 5 or whatever new Sengoku Basara game they're making and they're releasing, and it's only in Japanese, I wouldn't mind it that much. But of course, having English translation would help a lot of people.
The reinforcements are here. Launch the attack at once.
Because considering I played a lot of Japanese games since the PlayStation 1 days, adapting myself to a Japanese game, especially a relatively straightforward Japanese game, like let's say a fighting game or an action game, I'm just used to it. But again, not everyone will have the same experience. That's why I would love for a Sengoku Basara re-release or remaster that is in English. You don't need to dub the game in English, just have the menus and everything else in English. Like how Koei does it with Samurai Warriors. GG, welcome to the stream, Riley. Hey, I don't blame you. So, I used to do that as well. And in fact, I do that quite often. Why did you not play Basara 1 to Heroes on PS3? Because I played on the PS2. I know it's the HD version, but the PS2 Basara games on PCSX2 look really good as it is. Like, it looks good when you upscale them, so I don't really have the need to play the HD version on the PS3. I mean, the HD version is really good, don't get me wrong, it's better, but I get more or less the same experience with the PCSX2 version of Basara 1 and 2. And not to mention, it's more stable on the PCSX2 than it is on our PCS3. How's my homie doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, a little bit stuffy in the nose, but all is well. Where's Liu Biao? I'm gonna get you.
It's time to finish this once and for all.
I agree. So let's finish this. This is also really good music from Dynasty Warriors 5. Dance Macabre.
Father, teach them not to mess with the Soon family.
I will, my son. I will.
My blade.
Yeah. It's a minor setback. No worries. I'll be okay once I rest.
My blade. So, my might was not enough.
A good stage to grind in Basara 2?
Tiger of Jian.
Simple. Tournament mode. That's the best place for you to grind levels.
Liu Biao has been defeated, and the province of Jing is
I'm in the mood for
ours.
some PS1. Nice.
I could not have done this without
What game?
everybody's help. I am pleased with all of you.
I sometimes go back to PS1 games. CTR is my most played PS1 game, Crash Team Racing.
I cannot believe the Tiger of Jiangdong has been wounded. But regardless, the Sun family is known throughout
Are you
the
one?
land.
Nice.
There is nothing to be afraid of.
Since we are celebrating the, we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of PlayStation 1 as well. What's your best PS1 game, in your opinion? I think I've already said mine when it comes to PS1, right? My number one PS1 game of all time is Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, it is the 30th anniversary of PS1. Last year, at least. 2024.
And this body.
Yeah, I don't need no bodyguard.
Just when we won a decisive battle in Jing, my family has been struck by tragedy. My son, who was watching over Jiangdong, suddenly passed away. I've never known such pain as this.
Yeah, Sun Tzu just said, yeah, yes, I'll die. Hog of War. Now that's a game I've never heard of, by the way.
But I cannot let my grief overcome me. For the sake of my other two children, Quan and Shangjiang, I must raise my spirits and continue to fight.
Digimon Rumble Arena 1 now. That's a classic. I love that game. Though I prefer the Japanese version, Digimon Tamers Battle Evolution. There is a
we are currently hosting
modded version of Digimon Rumble Arena. So it's Digimon Rumble Arena, but undubbed. With the Japanese voice. And also the Japanese music. One of the reasons why I like Digimon Tamers Battle Evolution more so than Digimon Rumble Arena is because you have the actual anime music. It's not the actual anime music. It's like a cover version. It's like a soundtrack version of the anime songs. Like for example, if I'm using a Digimon 1 character like Agumon, and then I'm playing versus mode. Yeah, the songs are in versus mode. If you play versus mode in Digimon Tamers Battle Evolution, you got the songs from the anime. So let's say, for example, I play Agumon, and then I fight Garurumon. The game will start playing Braveheart, you know? Tsukame tegaita yume wo either that or Butterfly. You know? So you have the songs from Digimon Adventure 1 to Digimon Tamers, depending on what characters you are using. Where, when, again, Vagrant, I heard a lot of good things about Vagrant Story. I've yet to play that game. Again, I wasn't the biggest RPG guy back then. Yeah, King, you should try playing the Japanese version of Digimon Rumble Arena. It's called Digimon Tamers Battle Evolution. I mean, you can find it the ROM on, your local drug dealer. You know what? If you know what I mean. I cannot give any download links. I cannot give you names of website. You go Google it yourself, okay? Find your local drug dealer to get the Japanese version of Digimon Rumble Arena. I am not saying I am not, like I said, I am not risking my channel for download links. Alright? Thank you, Profar. I didn't realize it had 20 seconds
From here,
behind.
we shall join forces with Liu Bei and advance our armies
Local
to
drug
destroy
dealer.
our common enemy, Cao Cao. This battle will
Yeah,
surely
ROM sites
play a
are
large part in
more or less
determining the
by
ruler
drug
of the land.
dealers.
In order to defeat Cao Cao's navy, we must utilize every
Battle
strategy we
Chibi.
have at our disposal. If everybody manages to carry out their part of the plan, then we will surely win.
One of my favorite chibi themes is in this game. Finish them all. Well, my number one favorite chibi theme is in Dynasty Warriors 8, Capricious Wind.
My lord, you must watch the battle from a central location and assist those who are trying to carry out their orders.
I'm definitely
We
playing a
shall
sad
teach
copy
Cao
of
Cao to fear
SCDA
the
said
name
emulated
of
games. I mean, I'm playing on an emulator right now. Where do I get the game? Google it. It's probably all over the internet at this point.
This battle has us treading in very dangerous waters. If we are to defeat Cao Cao's army,
Alright, King, have a good day. Thanks for coming.
that you complete your missions. Men, this river shall guide us to our future!
I don't know if you will enjoy Vagrant Story's gameplay since it has some problems and is tedious in some points, but I like it because the narrative and cinematic presentation. I like my good cinematic presentation. Why do you think I put Metal Gear Solid as number 1? I like a good stealth game, and it's a stealth game with amazing story and cinematics, right? There are a lot of games that I haven't played for the PS1, mostly the RPGs, like your Final Fantasy VII, any of the Final Fantasy games at that point, 7, 8, and 9. Suikoden 2, a game that is legendary here in Indonesia. As I said multiple times, if you ask people what's their favorite RPG for the PS1, most likely they will say Suikoden 2 more than Final Fantasy VII. Not taking away from Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is a popular game in its own right here. But most people I know, or most people I've seen on the internet that are Indonesian gamers, they will say Suikoden 2 is their favorite RPGs. What else did I miss? A friend of mine, like friends of mine that I met online on Discord, their favorite PS1 game is The Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I have yet to play that as well. I have yet to play the Legacy of Kain series. I heard from a lot of people it's a really good series, especially the PS1 Soul Reaver game. And not to mention we are getting a remaster for Soul Reaver 1 and 2, right? So like people have good taste? No. The graphics are the main reasons I'm playing low-key. The legit art piece in motion. Nothing, I know nothing of Suikoden, but Final Fantasy hater. Suikoden is a great, too. I like it. I've been trying some Dreamcast games as well because I never owned a Dreamcast. With the Dreamcast emulator, I tried Sonic Adventure 2 because of, you know, the Sonic movie, the third Sonic movie. I can see why people really like that. I'm still getting used to the controls because I'm not really like, I'm not really fond of 3D Sonic games. I only play few 3D Sonic games: Sonic Heroes, Sonic Unleashed, and yeah, those are the Sonic games, 3D Sonic games that I'm most familiar with. So yeah, playing a 3D Sonic games needs a little bit more getting used to. I mostly play the 2D Sonic games, like the original Sonic trilogy on Sega Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I played the Sonic Advance trilogy. That's my favorite, one of my favorite GBA games of all time, Sonic Advance 3. Though I spend the most hours in Sonic Advance 1. I went to play Legacy of Kain as well. I started the series playing Blood Omen. Nice. Same I with all of them. Just gotta find a day I'm free. Hey, Profar, have you ever heard of Demon Chaos? PS2 action, hack and slash, Musou genre? I've heard of it. I've seen it. I have yet to play it. There's also a good hack and slash that I was recommended to some people. It's called Nano Breakers from Konami. Is it Nano Breakers or Nano Breaker? Okay. This is easily one of my favorite stages. And also, for those of you who wants to grind your character, Battle of Chibi on the Allied Forces side is the best way to go. This is the best stage to grind your character. Nano Breaker is underrated. Yeah, I've seen the gameplay as well. When it comes to hack and slash for the PS2, other than Dynasty Warriors, other than Sengoku Basara, my favorite is definitely Onimusha, the Onimusha series. Dawn of Dreams is still one of my favorite PS2 games of all time. And also, the most underappreciated Onimusha game. The cinematic is amazing, the controls are amazing. You get to play 5 characters in that game. All of them are amazing. Yet somehow people hated it for no reason. Some people say Onimusha Dawn of Dreams sucks. I disagree with that because I don't know. if you and I are playing the same game at that point. 1000% agree. Onimusha, yeah. Onimusha was meant to be like a hack and slash version of Resident Evil. I mean, you can say the same thing about DMC, but Onimusha's mechanic was more Resident Evil than DMC. Like, you get the tank controls from the first game, right? The first game had Resident Evil over the top tank, like over the top view tank controls. But then when we got to Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, you have over the shoulder, like you have what's it, rear character controls. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like this. It's like Dynasty Warriors.
If we seal off the central route.
The one thing I feel like Onimusha Dawn of Dreams is lacking, it had a two-player versus mode. I feel like the main campaign should have had a co-op. Because I would love to play Onimusha co-op, especially Dawn of Dreams. Yeah, I mean, you and I are Capcom fans. Capcom is great.
Bad feeling about this.
Whenever I praise Sengoku Basara and people say... So there's this line I watched from last Monday Night Raw, right? It was from Paul Heyman, the GOAT. I love Paul Heyman. He's probably one of my if not my favorite wrestling managers of all time. So he was talking big about Roman Reigns. He was praising Roman Reigns. Oh, Roman Reigns moved the needle to WWE. He's the biggest superstar in WWE right now. And one line that he came up with to praise Roman Reigns, and I'm gonna use that in the future, right? So whenever people say, "Oh, I'm a Sengoku Basara fanboy," I'm a this fanboy. Like, "Oh, I like Dynasty Warriors 5 more than 4." "Oh, I'm a Dynasty Warriors 5 fanboy." "Oh, you're a Sengoku Basara fanboy. You're a Capcom cocksucker. You're a fanboy of this, cocksucker of this. You're biased towards this." I'm gonna use the line that Paul Heyman used to praise Roman Reigns. I might be biased, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. Or I might be biased, but I'm still right. That's what, something along those lines, you know? Something along those lines.
What else can I do?
I might be biased, but I'm still right. Oh, you're biased towards Dynasty Warriors 5. Exactly. I am biased towards Dynasty Warriors 5. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong about it. Oh, Sengoku, you said Sengoku Basara has better combat than Dynasty Warriors. You're just biased towards Dynasty Warriors. Exactly. I was like, you just biased towards Sengoku Basara. Exactly. Doesn't mean I'm wrong, though.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
We're taking down the bridge.
Capcom fanboy for life. Yep. I love Marvel vs. Capcom as well. You know what the first Capcom game I played? The GG? I don't know if I've told you the story. I know I've told this story multiple times on stream. My favorite Capcom game, or not favorite, my first ever Capcom game was not even Capcom's IP. It was a Disney game. My first ever Capcom game was The Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. That's legitimately my first ever Capcom game. I played that game on the Sega Genesis, and I still play it today. I played the Super Nintendo version. No, I like the Super Nintendo version a lot more.
What exceptional skill!
Exactly. Resident Evil has the best zombies. Yes, I'm biased, but I'm still right.
Stand and fight! Drive them back!
I'm gonna skip those. I mean, the Disney Capcom games are actually pretty good. back during the Super Nintendo, Sega Mega Drive era, Capcom used to make games from different IPs. Kind of miss those days, you know.
We cannot win this battle without defense.
Start preparing the fire ship.
Okay, let's take out the bridge. I'm a Disney hater. Well, I know the later Disney movies are not that good, but I still like Disney, especially for their legacy series or their legacy IPs. Final Fight is another good Capcom game. My favorite is Final Fight 3.
What? The path is blocked?
Though I'm more of a Streets of Rage guy than a Final Fight guy.
That went quite well, if I do say so myself. But this battle is far from over. Now, the difficult part begins.
Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Only Onimusha Blade Warriors that I haven't played. Same. Like that Smash, Super Smash-like fighting game. Sorry, I also checked the Paul Heyman statement. So he said, I'm biased, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. There you go. Whenever someone calls me or like try to invalidate my opinion, oh, you're a fanboy of this, you're biased towards this, you're a cocksucker of this, I'm just gonna use that line from Paul Heyman. I'm biased, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Also, Finish Them Off is a pretty underrated soundtrack in the Dynasty Warriors series, especially for Chibi. Excuse me. No worries, guys. No worries. It's just a cold. The cold never bothered me anyway.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
What? So you?
What the?
Full assault! Avenge
What, the fire attack failed?
My mother could have taken out those guys!
That's my favorite line from Xiao Yuan. How did Xiao Yu die? Man, I hate it when that happens in Wars games.
It's an acceptable strategy.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Can I have your autograph? Nah, there's no MLG Dynasty Warriors game.
Well, I guess I can retreat just this once.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Are you trying to
No,
make me
we already seen what one guy wields in Dynasty Warriors Origin. He has the fist, so he's a kung fu user. He fights with his fist.
Such an impressive display of skill.
I will not forget this.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
The time has come.
All units, attack!
Time, face my blade.
Oh, if you think this combo is high, wait till you see Sengu Basara. Sengu Basara has a better combat. I mean, it was made by the same team who made Devil May Cry.
The tiger of Jiangdong.
Gotta finish a long bit. Yeah, I gotta finish a long bit as well. Yeah, Knuckles.
We have fallen right into the enemy's hands.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong. Take my blade. Prepare yourself. I must retreat.
Sunsa also used Knuckles.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Your skills are without equal.
Ah, Cow P.
Are you ready for this?
Take my blade.
He took a monk job class if that's a
There is
MMORPG.
no turning back. Take my blade. Did you think you'd get away with that?
I still have much to accomplish.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
This war has only just begun.
Zhang Liao shall take your life.
Take my blade.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Ding 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 ding. Ah, I don't play Roblox. I'm not a big fan of that game.
Time to end this battle.
I agree.
Retreat is an acceptable strike. My blade.
I'm mainly joking. I know.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong. Take my blade.
You know how people say with Marvel? What do you mean?
Shall pay for this.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Down, 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 down. Oh, BB tag players when cross tag. I see.
Who could have predicted the results of this battle? They shall surely talk
Someday,
about the exploits
if I feel
of our
like it.
fleet for
I'll play
generations
Marvel.
to come.
Same. I miss victory screens. The last Warriors game that has a victory screen was Summer Wars 3. We haven't had a victory screen or victory pose for 15 years.
With this defeat, the strength of Cao Cao's army has surely been weakened.
Sure, I'm playing Dynasty Wars right now. I'm not playing Dynasty Wars 1, by the way, the fighting game. I just don't really like that game.
Before he has time to regroup.
And you, this...
No bodyguards. Yeah, Dynasty Wars 1 is a fighting game.
Ended in victory for us. Cao Cao's power has been diminished, and Liu Bei took control of
Crowded.
Shu.
You know,
Thus, the land has been divided among us three.
in regards to Wu, the only strategy they have is fire. Prove me wrong. Oh, we are in trouble for this battle, right? Oh, we need to come up with a strategy for this battle. The only, yeah, fire. There you go. Oh, what's the strategy for this battle? Fire. Fire attack, fire attack, fire attack.
Now, as we all vie for each other's territory, Liu Bei wants us to join him again in an attack on Wei at Hefei. I must admit, he is very cunning. There must be an ulterior motive behind his words.
Yeah.
Still,
hello, Alberto.
cannot pass up the chance
Push the
to
button
take
with
Hefei.
fire arrow.
We'll continue to cooperate with him, at least for now.
Welcome to the stream, Alberto.
We will hereby invade the territory of Hefei, where Wei has stationed their forces. If we can obtain these lands, it will prove most beneficial in our struggle against Wei. Cao Cao is the one we are after. Additionally, we must watch out for Zhang Liao, who's guarding Hefei. However, I don't see him anywhere. I wonder what's going on. Currently, the enemy is few and their defenses are thin. However, those that remain are veterans of many hard-fought battles. You must not underestimate the strength of their resolve.
Don't look so down, Ling Tong. In this battle, we have the advantage.
We are attacking Wei at Shu's request? Why must we help them?
But, for our sake as well, we must capture Hefei and stop Wei's march south. Gan Ning, you are the key to this battle. Got it?
Right. Leave it to me.
Are you sure your ship can carry the weight of your thick skull?
Alright, Battle of Hefei. Sun Jian is the commander. That's Cao Cao, Pang De, Li Dian, and Yue Jin. Where's Zhang Jiao? Sorry, Zhang Liao, not Zhang Jiao.
All units, charge! Their numbers are few. Get them down and get Cao Cao!
Yeah, get Cao Cao. I mean, the only possible occupied southern region, other than that, unknown. Yeah. I have a legit question for you. If you know the answer, of course, in Dynasty Warriors, I know the three large faction and the yellow turban, but who are the blue cyan faction and how impactful it is to the story? Oh, Jian! Yeah, Jian is a faction that was introduced in Dynasty Warriors 7, right? Technically, Jian characters are Wei characters. So what happened in the story of the Three Kingdoms is that the Three Kingdoms, Shu, Wei, and Wu, neither of them won the war. It's Jian. So the Jian kingdom came from Wei, right? So the first kingdom to fall was Shu. Wei invaded Shu, and then Shu surrendered to Wei. So it left only two kingdoms, Wei and Wu. The family that owns the Jin kingdom, the Sima clan, took over Wei from the Cao clan. right? So the Wei kingdom fell and it became Jin, and then you have two kingdoms now, Jin and Wu, and then after that, Jin invaded Wu, Wu surrendered to Jin, and there you go, Jin won the war. It is important to the story, especially in later series, because it shows how the three kingdoms ended. So in Dynasty Warriors 2 to 6, the final stage or the final battle is Wujiang Plains. But for Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8, the story goes beyond Wujiang Plains until the end of the three kingdoms. At least until the end of Shu. Yeah, you can say, well, amalgamation, yes. It basically the faction that unite the three kingdoms. They all, the Jin kingdom came from Wei, right? It's from the Sima clan. It's from the Sima family. All of the Jin kingdom members are from Wei, who took over Wei from the existing family, the Cao clan. And eventually, they're the one who united the entire China, who united the entire three kingdoms. And to have a better understanding of the story, like I said, I recommend you to play Dynasty Warriors 7, because that's, in my opinion, the best representation of the Three Kingdom story. Even to reclaim Jing province, they need Wei's help. Yep, that's how politics goes. That's how politics goes, Crowded. There are no such thing as friends and enemies, only common interests. Today's ally can be tomorrow's tomorrow's enemies, and today's enemies can be tomorrow's ally. It's okay, Alberto. Like I said, I usually recommend people to play Dynasty Warriors 7 first if you are new to Dynasty Warriors. Why? Because gameplay-wise, it's good, and also you get to understand the characters and lore the best in Dynasty Warriors 7. If you want to try Dynasty Warriors 7, I recommend playing the PC version, because that's the definitive edition. You get all the DLCs and all the content.
Exploits shall go down in legend.
Forward for honor! With my spear, I will sever the threads of Wu's destiny!
Ambush! Don't panic. Just strike back.
Don't you think you're being a little arrogant, Zhang Liao?
Let's take out Zhang Liao.
We made it!
Where's Zhang Liao? There he is.
You're no match for the strength and skill of Zhang Liao.
Oh, same. I agree. They put those styles name in the Japanese version. I don't know why they never put it in the Western version.
My way. I shall show no mercy.
Probably to avoid confusion.
Gonna take a little extra to get this job done.
Bam.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Back in the older Dynasty Wars games, yes, they have aggressive peons. Dynasty Wars 2, 3, and 4. But since 5 to above, because they add more peons on screen, they tone down the aggressive level.
The enemy is formidable.
Oh. Study while playing? Go study. If you're having a test, don't play video games or watch me. Go study, man.
Without the bridge. Father! Brother! Lend strength to my ambition!
Okay, he jumped the Shashi Bridge.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Hello, Underwood. Wait. They just released Bond event video with Jian for Origins out of nowhere? Oh, really? Welcome to the stream, by the way. And welcome to the channel. Well, the game's coming out next week anyway, so I'm gonna experience it for myself. Yeah, I'd say DW5 Peons is balanced. It's a good soft spot. Oh, you mean, okay, I thought you were studying, actual studying. Like, oh, I'm currently studying math while playing video games. I see. Man, all these coal is making me hungry right now.
Just because we're some
Playing Roblox?
The enemy commander is mine.
Ow, Jian.
My blade.
Oh, generic Jian. I'll see you in 3 games.
I won't lose a second time. Fear the tiger of Jian.
Zhang Liao has returned.
Okay, Jian Liao. Let's dance, asshole.
There you are. You won't get any further than this.
Taste my blade.
Stand in Lord Cao Cao's way will die.
Well, Shahudun is here. Let's take him out.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
7 days left until Origins. No, it's not 7 days. It's 5 days. It's on the 15th. Oh, Shahudun. Better get to him.
We must attack the enemy formation as one. You're a general? Then you're mine. Judge this foe.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Wait, is it 17th or the 15th? To get Tales of Grace F remastered? I see. Is it the 17th or the 15th? I think it's on the 15th. Man, so many games are coming out this month alone. I don't know if my wallet can take it.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Ah, I see. I'm also considering to buy Final Fantasy. Well, I want to buy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but not immediately. And that game is pretty damn expensive. Again, I will be getting Dynasty Warriors Origins first because I'm streaming that game. I'm making content of that game.
My skill and might know no bounds.
You know what? Let's just go to South Sao. Sorry to say, but I like more this stage on Dynasty Warriors 8 and the old series. I like it in Dynasty Warriors 8 too. Hefei.
Time to end this battle.
I like 5 and 8 for Hefei. Again, two of my favorite games for Dynasty Warriors. Cow. Ah, the camera.
Someday you shall pay for this.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
We have gained the right to rule this land. Although we were unable to kill Cao Cao, the Wei army will not soon forget the lesson we taught them in this battle. Should we use this momentum to crush Cao Cao? Or perhaps we should break our alliance and attack Liu Bei? Or perhaps our next move will surely determine the fate of the land.
And you, this body.
Sun Tu. Nah. I got all the bodyguards I need.
my army has achieved victory again at Hefei. However, we were unable to wipe Wei out completely, and ultimately we failed to gain any new ground. On the other hand, relations with Liu Bei have worsened. In a struggle for control of Jing, my army caused the death of his sworn brother Guan Yu. Enraged, Liu Bei is leading a vast army against us. Some man of virtue. He ignored his own principles to gain his land. And now, he does it again to seek revenge.
Liu Bei's heel turn.
Alright then, Liu Bei. I shall put an end to your righteousness.
From this battle on, I have been given command. Although I'm inexperienced, I shall do my best to ensure that our army emerges victorious on the path to victory. Liu Bei appears to want to try to surround our army and destroy us. We should prepare a fire and use it to even the odds against their much larger army. I am having Zhu Ran prepare the fire attack. We shall wait for an opportunity to set up a bridge layer to set fire to the enemy camp. Until then, we must wait and concentrate on our defenses.
Wait, I'll be right back. Need to get some water. Alright, I'm back. Hello, Orochi. Sun Jian is my favorite Wu character. Nice. In the movies, or the series, right? Sun Quan is such an ambitious person. He killed, quote-unquote, Lu Meng because he disobeyed order. The real reason is Lu Meng was more powerful than Sun Quan. He tried to punish Zhou. I remember Sun Quan tried to punish Zhou Yu as well for being more reasonable or being more popular than Sun Quan. Hello, I can't pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream. I'm playing this on an emulator. Here's Liu Bei's heel turn theme, one of my all-time favorite songs. Dead.
I am placing Lu Xun in charge of this battle.
Jian will need time to prepare the fire attack.
Just listen to this. Dang, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, this feels like something straight out of the Attitude Era. Okay, I don't know what it is. Oh, Alexander, I see. Use codes from Michael for load original or no, I use load original in the emulator in the latest emulator. You can just load original by switching ISOs and fix scaling. And also in terms of widescreen patch, the latest emulator already has a compatible widescreen mode, so I don't need to use any more mods. As I was saying, like whenever I hear Fate Corrodes Me, it always, I don't know, like whenever I hit Fate Corrodes Me, it always feel like I'm looking at a wrestler from the Attitude Era. Like when that music starts hitting, like that, I can imagine Howard Finkel's voice, God rest his soul by the way, Howard Finkel's voice announcing the wrestler on his way to the ring, like, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chengdu, China, weighing in at 220 pounds, Liu Bei. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, this song just screams Attitude Era heel wrestler. Exactly. This stage has so many bad memories.
Jian must pay for the death of Guan Yu.
I like the stage. I'm using 1.7. Version 1.7 PCSX2. I didn't even know there was a version 2.3. Again, I'm not using any mods there or anything right now. I'm just playing how it is in my emulator. The current build of PCSX2.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
The only mod that I'm using for Dynasty Warriors is just the anti-lock-on mod for Dynasty Warriors 4, and that's it. Everything else, I just play vanilla and upscale them. Again, I don't use any fixes right now. I'm just playing it as it is. I mean, if it's good enough for me, then it's good enough.
Trying to take the base. Stop them!
Good. Send out the second wave.
Again, I'm not sure about the technical stuff in emulator. To me, if it works, it works. If I can get what I wanted, then I get. Okay? If I can get what I wanted, then that's all there is. That's all that matters. Sure, you can use an HD texture pack in this game and any other mods, but for me, I'm happy the way it is. with the current emulator that I'm using. And I can load original. I'm playing the Xtreme Legends version. I can the latest build for PCSX2 allows you to load original just by switching ISOs. You don't need to go over all of this like a modded version of the game. Just use the ISOs of both Xtreme Legends and vanilla DW5 and then you're good to go. Load original, switch ISOs, and bam. Yeah, it is. Fate Crows Me is still my favorite healing theme. It fits so well for a vengeful and sorrowed, a vengeful and sad Liu Bei. Yeah, like I said, it's Liu Bei's heel turn. Like if I was a WWE superstar and a heel, I would put this theme as my entrance music. And speaking of which, we're gonna get WWE 2K25 in a couple of months. I don't know if it's possible, but I would love for WWE 2K25, especially on the PC version, has the feature where you're allowed to use or to import music. Like I wish that feature is back in WWE games. Like back in the PS3 days, you can use your own music on the PS3, but it stopped. That feature is stopped in PS4 games and also PS5 games, and I wish they would bring that back, especially on the PC version. I know you can not switch disc with the cheat, but again, I just don't need it. I got what I like. I know it's easier to use a cheat without switching disc, but again, some people find that comfortable. I don't find that discomforting at all. I don't find load original discomforting or a trouble, so I don't really need the cheat. I know, like I said, I'm content for what I got. Like I know you have draw distance, you have HD texture mod, but I'm fine the way I'm playing it as it is right now. I'm not discouraging anyone to use mods. I'm just saying, for me personally, I got what I wanted already.
The enemy commander is mine.
I won't be denied next time.
Yeah, Guanso is a heavy warrior as a generic. Yeah, I don't really care so much for HD mods.
Father, your exploits shall go down in legend.
Yeah, well, I'm a little cold, but I'm fine.
It's almost ready. Keep holding.
It's just a minor cold, minor setback. Because of the weather right now, and after I'm done streaming, I need to buy some food because I am damn hungry.
The tiger of Jian.
It's Christmas, New Year's, rain. That's what happened here. Though I did use some mods for some games, like Segubasa no Force Sumeragi. I use a mod in Segubasa no Force Sumeragi, a simple mod you can say, to replace the menu music. Because the menu music for Segubasa no Force Sumeragi is Double Deal from TM Revolution, and it's copyrighted. So whenever I go to the menu in Segubasa no Force Sumeragi and I stream that game, I got a copyright. So I use that mod. I use that mod to avoid copyright. I mean, she's a tomboy princess in DWA. Machao.
That's what we've been waiting to see. Worthy opponent.
If they bring over Segubasa 4, please change the menu music. Yeah. But I like Double Deal. I mean, TM Revolution is great. I like Double Deal, but I don't like how that song is plastered all over the game. Like, it's okay to put that song at the end of the game when you're fighting the final boss, just like how Sengoku Basara did with Sengoku Basara 3. They played Naked Arms for the final boss.
The attack is ready. Fire!
But not in the menu screen, for God's sakes.
Now it begins.
I know, you can lower the soundtracks or lower the music.
The road to victory in this battle.
But considering I'm using an emulator, right? I have to go over the menu and then increase the sound again. It's just a little too much work.
It works. All we need now is to charge the enemy.
Hurry! We'll get out of this maze and retreat.
And especially when you're streaming, that's another thing. I do that for the convenience of streaming. Don't really care so much about Dynasty Warriors menu music.
Prepare to attack.
I like the ambient music from the menu music for Sengoku Basara 4. To me, the best menu music for Sengoku Basara is 3 Utage, sorry. 3 Utage has the best Sengoku Basara music. Menu music. Well, it's also the character select music. Yep, I have a tiger as an ally. Fitting, isn't it? And Sengoku Basara 3 Utage as well. I will always say this. Sengoku Basara 3 Utage has the best visual presentation.
But don't hold back. Keep moving.
I'm not talking about graphics. Of course, graphics goes to Basara 4 Subaragi. It's the latest one. And also Yukimura Den. I'm talking about visual presentation. Like the menu screen, the stage design, the colors. Like Sengoku Basara 3 Utage is probably the best when it comes to visual presentation. I see what you did there. Exactly. Lucian, get off your horse right now. You are bothering me.
Hold on till he arrives.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Ugh, we lost the base.
Prepare yourself, Liu Bei.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Where am I? It's only Japanese? It is. But I don't mind it. Like I said, I play a lot of Japanese games. And it takes time to get used to it. But don't discredit Basara just because it's Japanese only. I get it's hard to get into it at first, but don't discredit it just because it's Japanese. Don't discredit something good just because of the language barrier.
Here comes the tiger of Jian, right?
Like, you're missing so much with Basara, despite the language barriers. Like that's why I make a lot of Basara content on this channel, more so than Dynasty Warriors. Mainly because I want to introduce people to the series, and there are not a lot of English-speaking channels that cover Sengoku Basara in its depth. So I see that as an opportunity to cover Sengoku Basara in depth. You'll probably find more Indonesian channels covering Sengoku Basara in depth, but not English-speaking channels. Well, I am Indonesian, but I primarily use English in my channel. I have a feeling that what if Sun Jian and Sun Ce were alive, we would have been stronger. Possibly. Anything goes. Yeah, there are guides online as well, like raindrops and dreams, right? But I'd say action games like Basara, despite being Japanese, is a little easier to get into, despite the language barrier. For RPGs, yeah, I need to understand the language because RPGs revolves around commands and menus. I want Leo Ho in a Dynasty Warriors game. I mean, you and I both, but at this point, I'm kind of over with it.
As long as the people are suffering, I shall fight for them.
So long as I breathe, I will keep demanding Liao Hua to be added. Good for you, Orochi. The same goes to me. So long as I am here, I'm going to keep talking nicely about Sengoku Basara.
We have managed to destroy most of Shu's army. It is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is like again. I understand that. That's why I said for this year is the 20th anniversary for Sengoku Basara.
However,
I mean, what Capcom can do is what Capcom can do at the very least is release all their games in English. You don't need to dub them, just sub them.
Ready for battle as soon as possible.
Again, for me personally, as a guy who grew up with a lot of Japanese games from the PS1, playing an action game that is mostly in Japanese is not a difficult thing to adapt. Like, I grew up with games like for the PS1 games. Yeah, exactly. 2025 is the 20th anniversary of this game. Like for PS1, some of the Japanese exclusive games that I really like are the Super Sentai games, the Kamen Rider games, like Super Sentai games, Yakuju Sentai Gao Ranger and Ninpu Sentai Hurricaneger. The Kamen Rider games, I really love the Kamen Rider games on the PS1. Kamen Rider Kuga, Kamen Rider Agito, Kamen Rider Ryuki. I also like some action games from PS1. Like, there are two action games that I play. One is from Jaleco, Ninja Jajamaru-kun Onigiri Ninpocho. Yes, there is a Ninja Jajamaru-kun in the PS1. It's a really good game. And another one is a shoot-'em-up game from Konami that is not Contra. How many of you are familiar with the anime called Cyborg Kuro-chan? So Cyborg Kuro-chan has a PS1 game from made by Konami. It's kind of like a Contra game. It's a shoot-'em-up game, and it's really, really damn good. Perhaps I'll stream it one day. Cyborg Kuro-chan. Some of the anime games on PS1 are Japanese exclusive. One Piece Grand Battle 2, still one of my favorite anime fighters game. It's a Smash-like game, but that game is amazing. One Piece Grand Battle 2. I highly recommend you guys. I highly recommend you guys to play that game, especially if you are a One Piece fan. On the PS2, I've played so many Japanese exclusive games. Sengoku Basara, One Piece Grand Battle 3. Yeah, like I was a big One Piece guy until Skypiea, because the show stopped airing in our local TV. Before Naruto Ultimate Ninja came to the West or had an English release, I played the Japanese version as well. Naruto Ultimate Hero.
Will be left wide open to attack.
The only games I remember to play Japanese in Dynasty Warriors 7 PC version. Yeah, I played that as well. Now I can play Japanese games that I have already played in English, but Japanese exclusive. RGZ, Summer Wars 3 Z, and Dynasty Wars 5 Special. And also, I love the Summer Wars 2 remastered on the PS3.
We can conquer Shu now whenever we want. Therefore, the time has come to focus all of our energy on the last remaining threat, the Kingdom of Wei. Control of Wei has been passed on to Cao Pi.
Yeah, Hefei Castle is next.
He is said to be just as crafty as his father, Cao Cao.
Cao
We're
Cao.
as ready as we'll ever be. Let's take Wei down for good.
From here, we must move to wipe out Wei completely and march on Hefei. We have a long history with Wei, but this battle shall be our last. The enemy's defenses are strong, but we shall break through them with a two-staged attack. First, we shall take the outer gates, and then meet up with our amphibious force to break through to the castle interior. According to our scouts, Cao Pi himself is...
Also, I will never stop saying that Sengoku Basara has a better combat mechanic than Dynasty or Samurai Warriors. Like, it has a lot more depth, considering the combat mechanics from Sengoku Basara was derived from Devil May Cry. I mean, the lead team, the developer team for Sengoku Basara is the developer team for Devil May Cry. Like every character, I've made a video countless times. I did a marathon stream of Basara Force Muragi showcasing every single character and their moveset, and I also made a video about how Sengoku Basara Force Muragi is has the most depth in for the combat in the Musou game. It's not just square, square, triangle. You have R1, L1 triangle, L1 square, jump R1, jump L1 triangle, and the fact that you can chain combo, like you can combo every move separately. It's not like fix either a chain of square or a chain of square ends with a triangle. Like, to sleep on Sengoku Basara like that, exactly, so many buttons. And again, this is from the developers of Devil May Cry. Like, are you gonna discredit the developers of Devil May Cry for saying them having shit combat? Saw your videos about Sengoku Basara moveset and it's deeper. Exactly. Right, Hefei Castle, here we go. And because of that, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna make videos covering the entire series.
Destroy Wei once and for all.
All because of one comment. Boom. And Dynasty Warriors Origins, good combat is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I have yet to play that game. I played the original Hyrule Warriors though. The combat is really good. And I'm very optimistic about Dynasty Warriors Origin combat. I tried Dynasty Warriors Origins, the demo. The game has good combat as well. Now from Koei, so far as combat goes, I would put One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 as the most depth. So far, at least. I have yet to play Age of Calamity. Maybe I would change my mind when I play Age of Calamity. But for Musou games or Musou-like games in general, Basara Force Muragi is still my golden benchmark. God damn it, Weapon, get out of here.
I won't be denied next time.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
There is still some glory.
From the demo, I'm glad that Dynasty Warriors took this. I'm glad Dynasty Warriors Origins took this approach in the combat. I've said it in a previous video before. Like, when I play Dynasty Warriors Origins on the demo, I feel like, oh, this is what Omega Force wanted to do for Dynasty Warriors 9. One thing I like about Dynasty Warriors Origins is that R1 ability is back. I feel like Dynasty Warriors or Koei Muso games going to the future, R1 should be a standard. R1 abilities should be a standard. It gives a lot more depth and personality to the combat.
Come, hit me with everything you got.
I'm afraid they won't go too far with Souls mechanics in future games. Still, Muso is not so... Yeah, I agree. I agree on that part. It's like... That was one of the concerns I have for Dynasty Warriors Origins when I saw the footage from TGS. It's like, oh, they're going Souls-like combat mechanics. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So, one of my concerns when viewing the footage on TGS was that, oh, they're building the combat. They're building the combat more on a boss fight Souls-like game, right? And I was like, oh, it was a red flag for me. Oh my god. Are they going to? Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I get that they want to amp up the difficulty, and I appreciate that Omega Force is. Sorry, I get that they want to amp up the difficulty, and they build a combat towards fighting enemy officers or enemy bosses more so than a horde of enemies, right? To make the games more challenging. And at first it was a red flag because, oh my god, we're gonna put mechanics that don't belong in a hack and slash Mushroom game and gonna shove it in, like gonna force it in. It's kind of like putting an open world in Dynasty Warriors 9. But then when I actually played the demo, turns out it works. Turns out the combat works on both fighting an enemy officer and a horde of enemies. So after the combat, I was like, all right, I'm sold, Koei. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And of course, the other things that I wasn't too fond of in Dynasty Warriors Origins, and still am right now, are character clones. I will never be okay with characters. I get that they're NPCs, right? I get you're not supposed to play them, but I will never be okay with existing Dynasty Warriors characters being a clone or sharing multiple movesets, or the majority of movesets, with other characters. I do not like seeing Jiashi with the chakrams. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Got a bit of a cat problem. Hello, Cher. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. After the demo, I pre-ordered it, but there are no information about the game above the combat. Again, we will have to find out when the game comes out, and I'm kind of glad. That we don't see too much. I do want to figure out. Again, as I was saying, I will never be okay with clones, right? So, I've seen. Sorry, gonna sneeze again. Okay, man, this weather is pretty damn terrible. As I was saying, I don't like seeing Jiaxu with chakrams, right? I don't like seeing Jian Wei with a pike. Well, it's like Han Dang's weapon, but he holds it like a pike. I don't like seeing who else had a clone weapon. Zenji wielding throwing knives. Hell, some of them don't. It's not only clone weapons that I've seen so far in Dynasty Warriors Origins. Literally, not only they have clone movesets, but they have the exact same weapon skins. Like Zhang He and Yue Jin both uses Ma Chao's DW8 fourth weapon in Origins. I find that to be a problem. Now, the game might be good, but I will never be okay with characters sharing weapons, or like with characters sharing weapons, and even the same skin type, the same skins of weapons. Now, I get some people say, oh, but Profar, you know, Dynasty Warriors had clones in the Dynasty Warriors 2, Dynasty Warriors 3, and even 6, yada yada yada. Yeah, Dynasty, like, back in the day, we had, back in the day, like what, 20 years ago? Bro, it's 2025, right? It's 2025. I think we need to raise the standards for video games. And the reason why I dislike this or disapprove this is because Omega Force would never do this with their other IPs. Like, Omega Force would never do this or rarely do this with games like One Piece Pirate Warriors, with games like Fist of the North Star Kent's Rage, with games like, what else you got when it comes to Musou games? Hyrule Warriors. Why? Because they know they know for a fact, because they're handling someone else's IP, and if you're gonna clone a character, especially a beloved character, fans of those IPs would dislike that, would disapprove that. So that's why I said in my last video of Origins is that, but somehow we're okay with it, right? Somehow if it's Dynasty Wars, we're okay, but for other IPs, it's not okay because they're put in a different standard. No, I said, I think us as Dynasty Warriors fan need to put that same high standard for Dynasty Warriors, right? The game, like I said, Origins might be good, but I will never be okay with it. And like you said, I said, Summer Wars 5. To me, that's Summer Wars 5 has even worse case of clones. Why? Because you have less characters, yet you have less movesets as well. Like 37 characters with only 15 weapons and movesets, right? And what's even worse is that, you know how in Summer Warriors, the Musou attacks is like you have a wind-up animation, like a repeated attack, and then you have the big blow, right? It's kind of like the true Musou of Dynasty Warriors 5. And I said it last stream that Dynasty and Summer Warriors Musou attacks were built off Dynasty Warriors 5 with that repeated attack patterns and then the big blow at the end, right? Now for Summer Warriors 5, when you do the wind-up animation or the repeated attack animation, it depends on your weapon. So let's say, for example, if you're playing as Nobunaga's weapon is Yodachi, right? But if you're using a cannon, for example, so Nobunaga will start the Musou by firing his cannon repeatedly, bang, 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 and then ends his Musou with Yodachi. And you know, that made the clones even worse. And here's another interesting part. That thing does not exist in Dynasty Wars 9. So when you play Dynasty Wars 9, whenever you start the Musou attack, they will use their respective weapons. Also, about Souls game ruining the action games, I think to me it's that more people feel like that needs to be the standard since it's popular, which I disagree. Yeah. Again, what I like about Dynasty Wars, also hello Minara, what I like about other franchises haven't had so many characters. Extreme Legend update for Summer Wars could fix the problem, but apparently the game didn't sell well enough. Yeah, exactly, and the game's dead. Like, 4 years after the release, we had nothing. And I don't think Omega Force kind of cared anymore with Summer Wars 5. Now, some people said that, oh, maybe there's a chance Summer Wars 5 could come back, like One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 had DLC content after 4 years the game's release. It's possible. However, the difference is that One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is One Piece. They have they have a bigger fan base, and also they have the newer movie to hype up the game, right? Or it's the other way around. They made DLC content based on the latest movie that was coming out for One Piece. That was One Piece Pirate Warriors Red. So they have a stronger backbone to release a DLC for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 compared to that of Dynasty Samurai Wars 5. And honestly, releasing I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a video game developer. I'm just a guy. I'm just a random guy here sitting in my in front of my PC playing video games. But from a end user or player standpoint, the ship for a DLC or expansion for Summer Wars 5 to me has sailed long gone, right? It's sailed long gone. It's to the point where I feel like they might as well just release Summer Wars 6. That's just how I see it. Other franchise haven't had so many characters. That's another point I was brought up as well. Oh, the reason why Dynasty Warriors have clones is because you have a lot of characters. Yeah, tell that to Dynasty Warriors 8. Tell that to Samurai Warriors until Samurai Warriors 4. Tell that to Sengoku Basara. Granted, the later games built on what they had previously, and that's the thing. What I like usually is that sometimes it's better. Like again, there are cases where you have to build from the ground up. I understand, but there are also cases where you don't need to build from the ground up. Don't fix what's not broken. Origins 2, but to be no characters, only Juggernauts and Ballista Cannibals DLC. Alright, let's get back to the game. Again, the other Omega Force Musou games, like One Piece Pirate Warriors, they have like 50 characters in that game.
For now, fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Yeah, I'm excited for Origins Share, like I said, and not to mention it's content for me, you know? Why not just get Origins and then stream it in this channel? I mean, it's not a loss. I can earn money from it, so no trouble. Yeah, I hate the Origins DLC pre-order bonus. It's a disgrace. That thing shouldn't be a DLC. That thing should have just been a customizable feature. Like DLC, like you're paying extra $20 or however it is, or how much it is, just to change the color of the lines.
It won't take Sima Yi long.
I will never be okay with that. Considering the older games, you have alternate colors for free. And in games like Warriors Orchi 3 and Samurai Warriors 3 as well, you can customize colors of your, or you can customize the color of your characters for free.
I won't lose a second time. Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Yeah, I know that. I'm fully aware of that, Alexander. Shotomeiko did want to revamp the combat mechanics, but we'll see. Right? So far, I'm liking what I see. They don't have... I get it, you know. Development budgeting is not that simple. But at the same time... we also have to put them in a high standard. Again, we will eventually find out how the overall product is when we get the game. Again, fingers crossed. I'm still giving Omega Force and Koi the benefit of the doubt after what I've experienced with the demo. Yeah, that pre-order DLC is pure bullshit. Interesting story earlier today. Koi Collection, you know Koi Collection, amazing guy. He makes a lot of good videos. Go subscribe to him, by the way. Koi Collection DM'd me on Discord, so he was asking, are you registering yourself to get a free review copy of Dynasty Warriors Origins? Are you gonna review it? Well, I said I would love to get a free copy for Dynasty Warriors Origins, but I don't think I'm eligible for getting a free copy from Koei. Two reasons. One, I'm rather harsh. My recent videos have not been so kind with Koei. If anything, I feel like I'm being too harsh at some point. That's number one. Number two, I actively promote their rival series, Segu Basara. So yeah, I don't think Koei would want to give me a review copy. Give a review copy to someone who actively promotes their rival comedy, like a rival series, especially from a comedy that sued them 10 years ago. Yeah, KK, Koi Collection. I want to see how Origins goes and how KT will direct the title onwards and implement in Summer Wars and Orchi. I will say, Dynasty Warriors Origins so far did good things, more than bad. Like how the demo reached 1 million downloads. And even you got big YouTubers who... Like, Dynasty Warriors is a niche series, but the fact that it got the attention of big content creators like Maximilian Dude, Asmon Gold, it's an achievement. So again, that's why I said I'm giving Origins the benefit of the doubt. If Origins is going to be like a baby step for them moving into a new direction, then I'm all for it. I'd rather have baby steps moving forward to a clear direction, or a clear good new direction, than to just like... I'd rather have Dynasty Warriors Origins be a baby... Like, again, I still dislike the clothes, but I'd rather have Dynasty Warriors Origins to be a baby step to a new direction and a new direction to the series than what they're doing in Dynasty Wars 9. Like, let's do a massive change only to go back to what works. Or like in Summer Wars 5, they kind of like want to play it safe but also move in a new direction, and they ended up like watching both of them. And during the 20th anniversary of Summer Wars, they went back to Summer Wars 4. I've said it multiple times in my videos. I do not want to see that. I want to see Dynasty Wars succeed at the end of the day, and I would love to see Dynasty Wars moving into a new direction, more so than constantly rely on old reliables. Without losing its identity, of course.
Your treachery shall not go unpunished.
Like I said in my Origins video, I just hope Origins will be them actually committing to a new direction instead of just testing the waters, so that if it doesn't work, let's go back to old reliables. Yeah, I know. Like that, I probably need to... My friend understands the trial a lot more than I do, So you could ask him, or I would probably ask how it is. But that's in the past right now. That's almost 10 years ago. So we need to focus on the now. Yeah, exactly. Him getting Maximilian Dude getting his ass kicked by Lubu made him enjoy the game.
We're almost there.
Hell, if you watch, like, I don't know if you have watched Asmongold's gameplay of Origins. He quit. He quit even before defeating Wajong. Pathetic. Yeah, I gotta give credit at least for trying new things. Even unfortunately, the risks were not in their favor.
That weapon of theirs is ruining our rams.
Oh, speaking of Origins, Sauren is not even in Origins. Like, how and why?
Nothing like the chaos. Fear the tiger of Jian.
To me, Sauren should have been a character in Origins because he played a large part in the earlier story of the Three Kingdoms up to Chibi. We watch chat FGC Max. We're all playing MLG games. He's a WoW player. He can play other games. My number one favorite music in the series, or in the game. It's a pity that Koei is missing the trend with remastered old release. Exactly. However, I heard from Chris Gildart that there are rumors that Sho Tomohiko wants to remaster an old Dynasty Wars game. And that game is Dynasty Wars 5. And honestly, I'm all for it. I'm all for a remaster of Dynasty Wars 5.
Such impressive skill. I could learn something from you.
You don't need to remake, just a remaster. And add some quality of life improvements. For example, add the ability to rotate your camera. And also add the ability to call your horse. That would make Dynasty Wars 5 10 times better. Asmongold is just an influencer for me. He's not really deep into digging video games. Understandable and reasonable. And funny enough, like Koei has done remasters before. Samurai Wars 2, that's a good one. Samurai Wars 2 HD on the PS3. They used the Dynasty Wars 7 graphic engines on Samurai Wars 2, and it's beautiful.
Not bad, I suppose.
Unfortunately, it wasn't released in English.
Isn't it usually the princess who needs to be rescued?
Shotomohiko said he wanted to make Sauren more badass when he has the sequel to Origins. Oh, we'll see about that.
Anybody that comes near me is gonna die.
I don't even know what the sequel game is gonna be like. Not the sequel. Well, we have a glimpse on what Origins is gonna be like, but we don't know what the final product is gonna be, right?
I'll never back down from a fight.
So there are things more to explore in Origins than talking about the sequel. Alright, let's finish Sao P. Or Cow P. Yeah, translation.
The enemy is formidable.
Oh, one more thing. Speaking of remasters collection, right? Yeah, Koei did a Samurai Wars 2 remaster on the PS3. But you know what game did a complete remaster collection for their series in a newer hardware? Well, it was back in the day, not now. before Koei even did a Samurai Warriors 2 HD remaster on PS3, there was one game that did a collection of remaster for the PSP. Can you guess the game? I'll give you a clue. It starts with S.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Dynasty boss out of 15.
Your eyes, they burn like one who would stop at nothing to seize this land. In fact, you may be in even greater danger than Cao Pi.
And what, may I ask, are you going to do about it?
You have to ask? I'm going to defeat you.
Alright.
It is unlucky that you have come across me.
Take my blade.
You are truly a hero of our times.
Such foolish times. Do not make use of my talents.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Well, let me finish Cao Pi first, then I'll read the chat. That's what I said, Alex. Well, Warriors Orochi Z is not really a remaster. I do believe they use the same engine as the Xbox 360 version of Warriors Orochi 1 and 2. It's like a collection. Now, fun fact, Warriors Orochi Z was planned to have an English release called Warriors Orochi The Collective, but it was cancelled last minute. Sengoku Basara, on the other hand, when, like, after Master 3 Utage came out, Capcom decided to re-release, remaster Basara 1, 2, and 2 Heroes in one pack called Sengoku Basara HD Collection on the PS3.
So this is what death feels like.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Cao Cao's ambitions fell along with Hefei Castle. This was all thanks to everybody fighting hard and willing to give their lives in battle. We showed that having defeated a giant Wei army, there are none left that can stop us. All that remains is to defeat Shu and realize our dreams of unification of the land.
For Basara HD Collection? Not sure about that. I know they have a new opening song, We Are, right? For the HD Collection. But I don't know if they kept the original songs in the game as well, like Crosswise, Dive Into Yourself, and Blade Chord. Yeah, again, Devil Kings did not do a good first impression.
We
multiple
have
times
defeated Kalki,
said that
bringing our long
if you want to
conflict
have a
way
good
to an
glimpse of
end.
Basara, stay away from Devil
All
Kings.
that remains
That game
now is
does
to clean
not
up
represent
what's left
Basara.
of Shu, and the age of Wu will begin. Unfortunately, Shu has
Which is why
unexpectedly rebounded
I don't
under the
cover
guidance
Devil
of
Kings in
Zhu
my
Liang.
channel. I streamed it
defenses
once,
are
but
strong.
I don't make
And then
a
again, I guess the final
video
battle
dedicated to
wouldn't be
review
any
Devil
fun
Kings
if
because
it
I just
wasn't a
don't like that game.
challenge. My family has fought hard to make it this far, and we won't give up until the entire land is ours.
Not only like the translation was terrible, they butchered the gameplay as well. Like Masamune's Basar attack in Devil Kings is just War Dance, a shorter version of War Dance. He doesn't even pull the he doesn't even do the full Basar attacks like in Basara 1.
Army should surround the enemy, and when our rear guard comes forward, wipe them out. The battle shall take place at Bai Di Castle. The enemy commander is Liu Chan. Unlike his father Liu Bei, he has no ability to rule the land. Now it is time to put an end to Shu and give the land to Wu.
Right, final battle to fight Liu Chan or Liu Shan. And I've said this multiple times. Despite Sengoku Basara being the lesser known title internationally, especially right compared to Dynasty and Samurai Wars, Sengoku Basara has a bigger influence in pop culture than Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, especially Japanese pop culture. For those of you who are like anime watchers, Sengoku Basara makes an appearance in multiple animes. Like Sengoku Basara makes a cameo in anime, like you know Wotakoi, yeah. In anime like Wotakoi, it made a reference in Gintama. I mean, Gintama reference everything, but again, to be referenced at a Gintama anime, it's still pretty big. And not to mention, Sengoku Basara has other products than just video games. Like it had an anime that ran for 2 seasons and 1 movie. I'm talking about the production IG anime. It had 2 seasons, 2 OVA, and 1 movie. All of them did well. It also had a 3rd season, but it wasn't from production IG. It was from Telecom Animation. It had a Basara Gakuen in 2018. It had stage plays that was super popular. It had a manga, a 4-volume manga called based on Sengoku Basara 2, right? Sengoku Basara had a bigger impact in pop culture than Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. Samurai Warriors tried to branch out with an anime. The OVA was good. The OVA to hype up the 10th anniversary of Samurai Warriors and the Samurai Warriors 4 game was good. But when they did the anime series based on Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2, it was eh. For that time, censorship like that was normal. Many games from Japan have poor translation. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what's happening here? Hello? Why is it just a black screen? Alright, let's reset. I don't know what the hell happened there. Basara Samurai Heroes actually did it right, but Western 2 pandering on Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors because PTSD of Devil Kings, that's also a factor. Yeah, I don't know why I got a black screen. Let's do this again. Yeah, like I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I get it. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's do this again. Don't tell me it's because of the widescreen patch. Okay, let's do this again. Game's just not feeling anymore. Alright, let's save state here. Software rendering? Alright. Oops. Wrong mode. Alright, software rendering. Well, now it doesn't work at all. Oh, God. Don't tell me my emulator crashed. Great, now my emulator crashed. Yeah, all because of Cow P. Thanks, Cow P. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Wait. This is pretty damn weird. Why is it in black screen? Alright, let's wait. Oops. That's pretty weird. Ah, now it appears. I want to check something first. Let's try it on free mode. Is it because of the stage? Just testing the waters. Because this never happened before.
Charge!
No, it's fine. No, it's not the widescreen. I tried it with Jiao Yu, it's fine. But why is it a problem with Sun Jian? Really? Ooh, sorry. Because there's an opening scene. Oh my god. The opening cutscene is what made the Game stuck. With the widescreen patch. Lovely. Yeah, specific part. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me restart this. Yeah, it looks like we have to turn off the widescreen patch first before we go. Wait. Where is the widescreen patch? This is embarrassing.
We have
See? Now it works.
This battle will end the chaos. What happens after that is up to you. You must surpass the likes of Liu Bei and I.
Yes, Father. I promise.
Good. But for now, let us fight side by side. This battle shall win the whole land for...
Right, I want to save it here. So that I can activate the widescreen patch. Okay, let's activate the widescreen patch again. Wait, can I get the widescreen patch now on? Or do I have to reset the game?
We'll surround Bai Di
Right,
Castle.
there you go.
The main army shall protect the center. Huang Gai will begin encirclement from the left flank, while Zhou Tai secures a space for our reinforcements on the right.
This is our country, and we'll defend it ourselves.
Back in action. Let's get this over with, because I'm pretty damn hungry right now. Zhou Tai the Goat, hello African Wolf, welcome to the stream, and welcome to the channel. Taste my blade.
Tiger of Jiangdong. Taste my blade.
back even the innocent.
Grandpa.
Chased by blade.
I agree. Best Dynasty Wars game. Well, for me, it's 8. This is the second best. It's the best of the PS2 era, for sure.
Nobody's gonna stop us. Chased by blade.
But is it the best Muso game on PS2? No. I think Summer Wars 2 is better.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
And I will always say this, despite not being a Koei game, the best Muso game on PS2 is Seigoku Basara 2 Heroes. But it's, 8 is okay. 8 is still the best. It has, difficulty-wise, it is simpler than 5. But it has a lot more going on than 5. You have a lot of characters. You have everyone is unique. The combat is good. The story is good. Multiple replay values. Every costume from the past Dynasty Warriors games today is just rich in content. Actually, it has better combat mechanics than Dynasty Warriors. I mean, it's from the creators of Devil May Cry. Not a problem, honestly.
They will not get past us.
I mean, you can say Dynasty Warriors have linear stages. Yes, it has a bigger map, but at the end of the day, you go start from to finish. And also, as the series progresses, Seigoku Basara stages are less linear. Look at Seigoku Basara for Sumuragi. That stage is more or less like your typical Dynasty and Summer Warrior stages. Like Master 3 and Master 4 specifically, they applied the base mechanics from Dynasty Warriors series. So it makes the game less linear.
Burn them to the ground!
Well, if I'm being honest, the newer Summer Wars games are more linear than Seigoku Basara. But linearity has not been a problem, at least for me. Because I always treat these games like an arcade-style 3D beat-em-up, where you pick a character, you go over the stage, you fight through enemies in the stage, you go through the commander or the boss, and then you win the stage. So at the end of the day, it does have somewhat of a linearity, which, again, it never bothered me.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
My blade will make you pay for your injustice.
Yeah, let's go. Just go to Lishan. Zombieland is peak? Absolutely. Bro, I have one rule in this channel. Praise Zavi. If you're a Zavi non-believer, get out of here.
Father, your exploits shall go down in legend.
This road is for dead men only. None alive shall pass.
Exactly, Basara is more focused on mechanics.
I've come for your help. Are you ready?
Karaji. No Zabi. No Zabi. No life.
My spear will run right through to your soul.
Beast of Xiliang, have you sharpened your fangs?
Fangs are for the weak. I fight with this, the spear of justice, forged in the fires of virtue.
Oh, damn.
Shotai! Thank you. It seems you're always coming to my rescue.
Zombie.
I fight for the sake of Wu.
Right. Everyone, follow Shotai.
Thank God for Wendy Lee voicing Shinzai in later games.
Taste my blade. Taste my blade.
Oh, I use a trim save here. I'm gonna use save state here. Just because I want to get this over with. Yeah.
Taste my blade.
With the sharp edge of justice.
Taste my blade.
Fear the tiger of Jian.
Ding 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 ding.
So this is to be my fate.
Fear the tiger.
Yeah,
of
I'm not the
Jian
biggest fan of Shinzai's voice in this game. Just like Yumenora.
Master, the time has come. Order the army to march.
Taste my blade. Taste my blade.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Right, time to finish Liu Shan. Or Liu Chan in this game.
Taste my blade.
Quicker! Secure the position for our reinforcements.
Taste my blade.
Alright, there you go.
My ambitions left unfulfilled.
Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
We captured Bai Di Castle and killed Liu Jian as well, bringing an end to Shu and its dreams of a land.
True
of
that,
virtue.
Minora.
Perhaps what the people want is to live a life of peace, and the kingdom of Wu shall be able to give that life to them. We must work hard to create a land that would not be ridiculed by Cao Cao or Liu Bei.
And you this
It was during the final days
I'm just gonna
of
play
the
this
year
narration.
200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice, and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Sun Jian, from the Wu territory. It is said he is a descendant of the legendary strategist Sun Tzu. Having fought many successful battles against pirates, his prowess earned him the nickname the Tiger of Jiangdong. He would become even more well-known after defeating the Yellow Turbans. He was then asked to fight on the front lines during the campaign against Dongzhuo. He successfully defeated Lu Bu and Hua Xiang at Sishui Gate, paving the way towards Luoyang. Dongzhuo was defeated by the coalition, but several ambitious regional lords would try to claim the land as their own, and chaos ensued once again. Sun Jian, basing himself out of Wu, raised a massive force and embarked on his journey of conquest. During his battles, Sun Jian would witness the death of his eldest son, Sun Ce. Despite this tragedy, he continued to fight. When Cao Cao began moving his forces south, Sun Jian allied with Liu Bei and won a decisive battle at Chibi. The land would come to be divided into the three kingdoms of Shu, Wei, and Wu. Although both Cao Cao and Liu Bei had passed on, their people tried to fulfill their ambitions by destroying Wu. Sun Jian would defeat them and win yet another victory for Wu. After consolidating the kingdom of Wu, Sun Jian had his son Sun Quan take over. After a long life dedicated to fighting, the time had finally come for Sun Jian to retire and enjoy the peace he had created. These tales, passed on for generations, have endured the tests of time and continue to fascinate their listeners, even today.
Alrighty then. Okay. I'm ordering some food as well. Let's play the ending.
Finally, the land belongs to Wu. Quan, the rest is yours. The passion of youth will guide this new era. Tigers such as me must always search for chaos.
Alright. So that's the end of Sun Jian's story, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, Cao Cao's campaign is faster than Sun Jian. Well, it's the same stages, but what made it a little slower than Cao Cao was because of that Binding Castle glitch. Okay, and I also talk a lot. I yap a lot in the stream. But then again, we all stream to yap at the end of the day. So, alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Chaos Kotaro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still going to be playing Dynasty Warriors 5 with Liu Bei on the next stream before we eventually get to Dynasty Warriors Origins. Can't wait for next week. I can't wait for Dynasty Warriors Origins and then stream the game until its completion. I heard some rumors that it's going to take 20 hours to beat the main campaign for Dynasty Warriors Origins, and honestly 20 hours is a baby number for me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in. I'm working on a Streets of Rage 4 video. I don't know when it's gonna come, but I will try to work at it as soon as possible, because I will be out for a week in the last weeks, like in the third week of January, because I have some work out of town, but I'll be back in the weekends. It's just 5 days. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to my second channel as well, Paddy P Profar Playthroughs. I am uploading a Tenchu gameplay tomorrow, hopefully. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys next time.